Hey guys, just a quick note before we get into this video. This is one of the quote-unquote sick episodes I tried to record. The audio isn't too bad, but I was definitely a bit scatterbrained throughout and definitely long-winded at the start. You can jump to the time listed in the annotation to jump to the start of the playoffs. The opening minutes, as usual, recap stats, and we also take a look at the opposing team. But I will bring up a quick question. Do you guys like the format of the playoff videos? I do want to make my videos a bit more streamlined and approachable, for lack of a better term. As you saw with episode 45, it was pretty straightforward, but I'm not sure if I want to do that for the playoffs. I feel like the live reactions, despite it mostly consisting of me praying to God and swearing, that adds something to the video. Anyway, that's all. Let me know what you think down below, and I hope you guys enjoy. The time has arrived, the Season 8 playoffs. Again, last episode was a weird one because truly I didn't expect the success to happen just the way it did. We had no reason to win 53 games in the regular season, but we did. And now we have another big challenge in the Columbus Blue Jackets. Of course, I'll give you a look at our stats, their stats, but really quickly, I want to give you a look at what's going on in the AHL. I normally don't do this because despite the success the Providence Bruins have had, we normally don't have someone do this. Vic Boulerice, our draft pick from the first round this year, is leading the AHL in points and goals. Bader, his line mate, also doing extremely well. Travis Barron doing well, which is 37 assists. It's been an amazing year for the Providence Bruins as well, and as a matter of fact, we'll probably take a look at the goaltending to see how Soderstrom has done. But there you see it, Vic Boulerice, the leading scorer. Bader is up there as well. So a spectacular year for Providence. They are destined to make the playoffs. We will take a look at save percentages, which is probably the best stat. Serge Lacerte has only played one game down in Providence. Stasiak is down there. But let's see. Unfortunately, he's not as high up as I thought he would be. Evan Fitzpatrick is there. But Mikhail Soderstrom, not too bad. A slightly better goals against and an even save percentage with Evan Fitzpatrick, who is doing pretty well in the Carolina organization. But very interesting there. Happy for Fitzpatrick. Obviously didn't really want to trade him. But we look at what our our NHL team did. Marcus Olsson, 71 games, 47, 15, and 6 record, a .926 save percentage. And of course, Anton Forsberg won every single game he played for us once we acquired him. Lacerte did not do that well. Defensively, I really like how just this team is looking defensively. We have Nathan Keane, who's up to a 93 overall. Unbelievable, but he's like the Brandon Peary of defensemen. 28 goals, only 3 assists all season for a defenseman. That is just absurd. That is an absurd stat line. But you have Justin Falk as well. 88 overall, only 28 points. Lozon still an 89. It dips from there. Dougie Hamilton's still been an absolute pain in the ass. He's a top 4 defenseman, so we've been playing him with Falk. Despite them both being righties, he's still complaining about ice time. So he's just a pain in the ass. I hope to replace him at the end of the season. Day and Provorov both down to 83s for the entire season, which is a bit disappointing. Offensively, again, it's not the strongest team on paper, but David Pastrnak, I know I have him listed as a sniper. I'll probably move him back to playmaker. 87 overall in his last year of growth with 55 assists, 65 on the season. I am not sure if that is a new career high, and it is, just barely, but a new career high in points for Pastrnak. Artemi Panarin. Now again, this is all regular season. I don't know what's going to happen in this episode. Pasternak's been invisible in postseason. Panarin did all right last year, but again, he needs to bring these kind of results. 36 goals, 63 points. We need this Panarin to show up. Adrian Hawes, just a random free agent signing, brought us 48 points. He was a hell of a pickup. Of course, his age rolled over before the regular season, so he wasn't able to get any development or any growth, but he's turned into a good signing. And then Zachary Senshin, of course, who I love having on the 4th line, 24 points, not too bad. I'd like him to be around 30 as the menu system glitches out. There we go. At least it didn't last too long. Jake DeBrusk, a new career high in points, 87 overall in his last year of development. Johnny Gaudreau, 71. It's just insane. Suglobov, 39 points, not too bad. And then Valentenko on the fourth line with 26. I should say this about Pasternak. I don't know if I'll switch him. I'll switch him if he struggles to a playmaker. Otherwise, I'm leaving him. Sidney Crosby, 86 points. Amazing for us. And again, that's the key, man, is having someone with that high of overall. Luke Phillip, again, another similar situation to Hawes, where his age rolled over, but he had a really good season for us. 48 assists, 8 points. Zarnik did well for us. Kruger, not too bad either. But we take a look at the Columbus Blue Jackets. We've beaten them. We've lost to them. Ryan Johansson, 92 overall, only 57 points. Boone Jenner, an 86, 43 points. Wenberg, an 83. Carlson, an 84. It's close in overalls, but I think we have the advantage in centers. It's very close, but our centers have delivered a bit more this season. You have Saad, Sven Berchi, who's done very well for his overall. Nick Foligno, Joey Bannister, 82 overall. It's interesting, guys. It comes down to this. It simply comes down to whose team is going to show up. Defensively, we know they have some big names. Their bottom four, though, looking a little bit weak. They have Murray, Matheson, and Hetherington, and it really drops off from there. And that's the thing, though. The difference maker, as always, Sergei Bobrovsky, still their starting goaltender, and Yunus Korpisalo, their backup. So it's not going to be a very easy series. Now, normally I'd save this for the end, but I want to show you save percentage for goaltenders. Marcus Olsson, a 926. He is above Malcolm Subban, not by much. He's above Tuukka Rask. An amazing season for him this time out. And Zane McIntyre, our old buddy, 85 overall, not too bad. And yes, just to confirm, Sidney Crosby led the league in points. The AHL and NHL leading scorer, both in our organization. It was a down year for Jack Eichel, despite 57 goals, for Christ's sake, in his last year of development. But enough of this. Let's get down to business. It is game one against the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm excited for the next 2 years, but there might not be a next 2 years if these games, or if this series doesn't go our way. We have to get beyond the first round. First period of game one. Let's do this. Fuck's sake. Just fuck me. Oh my god. Oh no. Johansson, Foligno, and Oliver Bjorkstrand. 3-0 at the end of one. Okay, let's, second period. Fuck. Oh my god, okay. Okay, we have hope. Austin Zarnik and Artemi Panarin. And Zarnik's been amazing for us in the playoffs in the past. Sonny Milano gets a goal. Jesus Christ, 6 seconds after Zarnik scored. But we're back in this. It's 4-3 heading into the third period. What the hell, man? This is not what I was expecting. And Luke Phillip ties the game. Holy shit, boys, we have a chance. 4 goals apiece. What the fuck, man? This season and this game, game one, Alex Wenberg, though, gets a goal. That might be it. That might be it. 5 goals against, though, is absolutely brutal. Is that going to do it? And it is. Matheson, the empty netter. We lose game one, 6-4. We attempted the comeback. It was a good push, but 6 goals against in game one is just unacceptable, man. That is not good at all. We'll chalk it up to postseason jitters for Olsen. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but that is a rough loss. But I'm not going to waste any time. Game two, we need to bounce back. Of course, Columbus they've already accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. They've neutralized our home ice advantage. I do not want to finish the game. First period, let's do this. 1-0 in our favor. Jake DeBrusk gets the goal. Much better, as opposed to allowing 3 goals on 10 shots. Second period, come on, boys, and I'll take it. It's Hawes, the third liner, with the goal. We are up 2-0. Let's finish out this game. Come on, bounce back from a rough first game. Shit happens. You still got some good goals. You've tightened up defensively, at least. You're surrendering a shitload of shots, but you're tightening up defensively halfway through the third. Come on, boys. Hold on. Marcus Olsson. Nope, it's not Marcus Olsson. It's Ryan Johansson with the goal. 2:45 left though. Can we hold on? And we can. It's a big bounce back victory. 2-1 in game 2. Marcus Olsson with a .960 save percentage. Much better. Playing much more like the goalie he has been for us this entire season. Providence as well finishes first in their conference as expected. A great season for them with some of the acquisitions we brought in midway through the season. But game 3, it's about the big club right now. Game 3. Can the series shifts to Columbus? Can we get off to a good start? That's the key. I'd love 3-0 right here. In our favor, I should say. It's Dmitry Valentenko, the fourth line, chipping in. We're up 1-0, limiting that. Oh my god, that wasn't English. Limiting them to 5 shots. Can you tell how fucking anxious I am, man? I just want to get past the first round after last year. Second period, Austin Czarnik the goal. 5 consecutive, or not 5 consecutive. I forgot about the Johansson goal. 2 consecutive shutout periods. Not too bad. Third period, let's see if Columbus can bounce back. I certainly hope not. I accidentally hit the A button, but that is okay. We hold on. It's a 2-0 shutout in game 3, brushing off that horrific game 1 performance, and we take a 2-1 series lead. I am an absolute mess right now in terms of being able to focus. The AHL regular season ends. Game 4 against the Blue Jackets. Again, I don't want to waste any time. I want an answer. Are we going to get past the first round this year like we should? So let's do this. First period of game 4. Not too bad. Senshin again, the fourth line chipping in. Pasternak's been quiet, unfortunately. Sven Berchke gets the goal for them. Second period, and Jesus Christ, Sven Berchke with the hat trick. A huge performance for him, and we go down into the third period though. Artemi Panarin, or we're down heading into the third period. Artemi Panarin though gets a goal back. Come on boys, you have all the time in the world. 14 minutes, 13 now. Come on, somebody. Pasta, fucking Crosby. Somebody. We cannot afford to drop this game. We really can't. 2 minutes left, and unfortunately that is going to do it. Boone Jenner with the goal. Columbus bounces back. It's a 4-2 loss. Sven Berchke with probably the biggest game of his career. And this game suddenly is a best of 3 series. We have home ice advantage, obviously, but this is not the situation I wanted to be in. This series is going 6 at the very least. I'm tempted to make line changes, but again, this team has shown that they can get the wins. So we're gonna risk it in game 5. We're gonna risk it. Let's see what happens. We need our big names to show up for us in this game. First period, we're down 1-0. The defenseman Matheson with the goal on Olsen. Second period, we tie it up though. Nathan Keane, good to see your name on the score sheet. Tie game heading into the third period. Man, this is huge. Whoever wins this, Artemi Panarin, there we go. Artemi Panarin, that's the big name we needed to show up. Matheson, though, gets another fucking goal for Columbus. Jesus Christ. When their players score, man, they score in fucking bunches. This is ridiculous. Come on, somebody score. I really don't want to go to overtime with the advantage in this series on the line. But that is exactly what's going to happen. Again, if this goes to double overtime, don't be surprised, because every series seemingly has at least one double overtime game. But my god, we are either going to be down 3-2 or up 3-2. I really hope we're not down 3-2. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Overtime. Come on, boys. Pasternak, Crosby, Goodrow, DeBrusk, and it's Adrian Haas. Oh my god. Again, all the big names we have on the top 2 lines, and it's the free agent pickup on the third line right wing spot that gets us the goal. Holy shit. Marcus Olsson with a good game. Haas, Czarnik, 2 assists. We win game 5, 3-2 in overtime, and we have a chance to end this series in game 6. I still have no confidence. I'm not going to be confident that this series is over literally until it tells me, hey, it's over, because of some of the garbage we've seen in this series. Game 6 against the Blue Jackets. First period, let's do this. Not what we were looking for. Could have been worse, though, obviously. Second period, and it's Sonny Milano, who was a fucking pain in the ass the last time we played Columbus in the playoffs. We are down. We're out shooting them. It's really time for those big names to show up. Third period. Come on, boys. Somebody. Crosby, DeBrusk, the top lines. Anybody. Somebody show up. We're out shooting them, and it's Nathan Keane again. Fucking goal-scoring machine at the point. 1-1. The next goal. It's David Pastrnak. He finally did it. He finally showed up at Paul Bittner. Paul Bittner gets a goal to tie it up. Son of a bitch, and we're going to overtime again. Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we had it with David Pastrnak finally scoring a goddamn goal on the power play, no less. But Paul Bittner forces overtime. I really don't want to see a Game 7, so I'm begging Sidney Crosby, anybody, just score a goal, end this series now, and put us into the second round. Let's do this. It's overtime. Come on, boys. Come on. Somebody, anybody, I just want to fucking get past the first round after what happened last year. And it's David Pastrnak. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He finally fucking showed up in the playoffs. 2 goals for David Pastrnak in Game 6. And we beat the Columbus Blue Jackets in 6 games. Holy shit, he finally showed up. Man, I'm still, like, my brain's still fried from last postseason, but David Pastrnak shows up and gets the job done. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Austin Czarnik leading the way. Panarin with 4 points. He's a minus player, though. Goodrow, DeBrusk, only a goal from DeBrusk, nothing from Goodrow. A bit disappointing. It's interesting. Sidney Crosby only with 2 points. Maybe we will make some changes here. But bottom line is, mission accomplished. We are through to the second round. Marcus Olsson, not too bad, a 912 save percentage. You'd like that to be a little bit higher, but we're moving on. I'm actually going to take a quick look as well at our power play units and just see what's going on there. Our power play unit has to be fucking terrible. Has to be, and it's 28%. Okay, I stand corrected. I guess I didn't notice that we were getting that many power play goals. In the penalty kills, 100%. We've only been shorthanded 5 times. What the fuck do I know? I guess I really wasn't paying attention there. But we are moving on to round 2. Let's find out who we are facing in round 2. I'll take care of the scouting after. Man, this is ridiculous. And actually, the AHL right now, let's take a look here. Right now, we're going to Game 5 with Providence in the first round. I am going to stop simulating. Providence Bruins are out of the playoffs, and in the first round, again, it's Malcolm Subban and the Ottawa Senators. Last time we played them in the second round, they booted us, and then they signed Subban in the postseason. They swept their series. Good God. So in the next episode, Malcolm Subban and the Ottawa Senators. We have home ice advantage. We'll take a look at their roster in the next episode. I don't have a very good feeling about this one, boys, but we'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.